Okay, Paula completely covered a square wall using 87.5 feet squared of wallpaper without any overlap. What is the approximate measure of the side length of this wall in feet? So I know if the square wall has an area of 87.5 square feet and I want the side length, that tells me square root. So if I take the square root of 87.5, that will give me the side length. List 5 values for x that would make this inequality true. So I need to know 5 values that I can substitute in for x. But what I need to understand is x is between 1/8 and 18%. So that is what this inequality means. X is between 1/8 and 18%. Connor takes a rectangular piece of fabric and makes a diagonal cut from one corner to the opposite corner. The cut he makes is 10 inches long and the width of the fabric is 8 inches. What is the fabric's length? So, since I'm looking for the fabric's length, this word diagonal gives me a clue. That's Pythagorean theorem. So if I set up my right triangle, I know it is 10 inches long and 8 inches wide. So I'm just trying to find the length of the diagonal, which is Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. The coordinates of points A and B are -7, 5 and 4, -3 respectively. What is the distance between the points? So I'm looking for the distance between 2 points. I can set up Pythagorean theorem. So if I set up my coordinate grid, plot my points, and then I make my right triangle to find the hypotenuse. Julie started with 20 pieces of gum and gave away X pieces. Conrad started with 35 pieces of gum and gave away twice as many pieces as Julie did. How many pieces of gum did Julie give away if they had the same number of pieces of gum left? So I'm going to write an equation and solve. I know it's an equation because it says same number. So if Julie is on the left, I know 20 pieces is my constant, X is my variable. 35 pieces is my constant, twice as many pieces is my variable. So I can set that up and solve. What is the value of W and Z? I know here are supplementary angles, they have to equal 180. If I add these two, it will equal W, and then that would help me find the value for W and C. What is the value of X? So here I have a right triangle, so I can set up Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I know A squared is 12 squared plus B squared equals 39 squared. I'm just looking for B squared. Draw a model to represent the Pythagorean theorem. So if the Pythagorean theorem is A squared plus B squared equals C squared, I want to start with my right triangle and draw my squares on the outside. So I know A should have a square coming off, and then you should be able to complete.